Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Indy. Today we are making a strawberry jam. I make this about 2 times a year because I make large quantity and store them in my pantry. It lasts that long, and today I'll be using about 4 pounds of strawberry to make this. I'm using only 4 ingredients. It's quick, it's healthy, and it's delicious. So first let me go wash the strawberries. So first I'm gonna wash my strawberries, and after I give it a very good wash, I will cut it up and we go from there. So here I have done washing it. Here it's cut up, and I just want to give it a little bit of mash. I don't really like it blended. Some people blend it, but I don't, because I don't like it very smooth. I just like to be able to bite into the strawberry whenever I'm eating it. So here I'm just do this just for a while, and we'll start cooking. So I think it's ready to start cooking, and that's how I'll do it. It might still break up during the cooking process, but for now this is okay to start cooking. Like I said, you can blend yours if you want the smooth fine texture, but I just like mine with some lumps in it, and that's how my children loves it too. Okay, let's start cooking. Okay, here I have set my stove to medium to high, and while it's on the stove, I'm going to add my sugar. This is about 3 cups of sugar, and the strawberries about 10 pounds of strawberries. Here I have about 2 pinches of salt and 3 freshly squeezed tablespoons of lemon juice. This is 3 tablespoons freshly squeezed with seeds, So then we'll go in and keep stirring it. We'll keep cooking this, and sometimes it takes about, when it starts boiling, it takes about 30 to 40 minutes depending on how your stove and how your jam cook fast and the quantity of the water in it. But I'll take you through all it. So here we'll keep stirring. Don't just go away from it, because you might get it burned, and you don't want to taste the burn, and you don't want your jam to taste burnt. Make sure you're using a pot that the bottom is thick to avoid the burning. So here it's bubbling already, and I'll keep cooking it till it has dried. And when you start it, you might notice this foamy part, this white foams. Yeah, it's okay, but keep cooking it till you don't have the foams anymore. And as I'm cooking, I'm here having my jars being sterilized, so that is going on here while I am doing my cooking here. I'll cook this for I don't know how many times. I think about 40 minutes to be precise, but I will still show you the finished part, how it looks, and when all this foamy part. You don't want to can your jam with these foams. So just want to quickly show you guys, this is about 28 minutes to the cooking time from boiling point. So here you can see that most of the foams, it's almost gone. And I'll keep cooking it. I don't think it's good yet. I think we still have about 10 to 15 minutes to cook this. I want the foam to, totally disappear. So I'll bring you guys back when it's almost done for tasting time. So here we are back. Oh my god, it's splashing. And this is about 35 minutes cooking, of the jam. So we want to try it, so make sure it's done. And how you know when your jam is done, it's you have your plate previously put in the freezer for 10 minutes. Then you scoop part of your jam, you pour it in your plate. When you pour it on the plate, then you use your fingertip to go across it. So now when you go across it, if the jam covers up the stripe, that means it's not done. But if it stays parted apart, that means it's done. So I will say this jam is done now to start canning. So here it's time to start canning my jam. Here is the sterilized jar. That's one thing you must do to keep your jars clean and sterilized, because you don't want it contaminated, right? We don't want any germs in our jam. So here I will gently bring them out. These are the rings for the bottle, for the jars. Then yeah, I'll continue doing this. I'll get back to you, but that's just it, to let you know how clean you're supposed to keep your jars. So here we're back, and time to start canning. Well cleaned jars, sterilized. All the things that I'm using here, all my things are clean. My spoon, it's sterilized, because you don't want, you try as much as you can to avoid germs. So here it is. This, we'll start pouring it in. You just gradually take it in. You don't want it to, you know, be messy at the ring of the jar. I will add it till it's about, leaving about a quarter of an inch space. That is really important, because that gives it room to be able to pop after you have done the water bath. And I will measure it. Like most times I don't measure it, because I go, yeah, it's just right about it. This is about quarter an inch space, because I've done it for a very long time. I don't even use the measurements anymore. I just eyeball it and I get the right measurement. So we all go in. Oh, I'll have to rinse that. You don't want that to happen. I'll have to rinse it up. So now, after you have put them in the jar, you just take a wet cloth, very clean cloth. Make sure it's clean and sterilized. Then you go and clean off the jam that might have rubbed. Gently do this. That might have rubbed on the ring. You don't want any jam to be there. That will help it to seal well. Just take your time, no rush when you're doing this. Take your time to go around it and clean it all off. You see what I'm doing here? You don't want it to be there. It's going to ruin your jam. It's going to make it to go bad before the time. So here is the last bottle, all clean and not residue on it. Then I will use my lid, the picker for the lid. The lid has been sterilized as well, very clean. Then I will gently drop it. I'm using this because I don't want my fingers to go on the lid. So here is the last one. So when I put them like this, then I go in with the rings, and just, you don't make it tight, just very loose, not tight, just enough to hold the lid, because you want to give it room to be able to take out some air as it's canning. I use this method with anything, canning my tomatoes, canning my peppers, I can everything. So, and this method has been working so well. Just a light, you know, tight. Don't make it too tight. Just, yeah, just to hold the lid. Here it's time for the water bath. So this my pot for canning, and it's been boiling for, you have to do it when the water started boiling. and we'll go in and we'll drop it. You drop all in, leaving about an inch, 1 to 2 inch water above your jars, and stand them, don't let them fall, so that you make sure it's all well done. About 1 inch, yes, above the jars. Then you cook it, you boil it for 10 minutes, and there it to be ready. It's all in, bathing in the hot water. Then we cover it and let it stay for 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, it's done. It's time to take out the jam. Wow, finally done. So now I will gradually take them out from the water. So guys, this is it. This is my homemade jam. This jam can last in the pantry for 1 to 2 years. Yes, well guaranteed. I have done it and leave it for that long in my pantry and brings it out and it's still fresh. I use it in any kind of jam, pineapple jam, orange, mango jam. I have tried that. I have used this method and it's working very fine. You can use this method to preserving your tomatoes, red pepper, green pepper, hot pepper, any type of fresh food. Yes, and it works very well. So guys, that is it. I will let it sit here for a while I wait for the pop. Most of them are done popping, remaining just this. I will give it some time. Then if I put it in my pantry, give it some decoration if I still have the strength. And that is it, guys. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today in my kitchen. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.